Is going around Indy's northeast side asking the school district to go 100% virtual. CBS 4's Mike Sullivan has that story tonight.
Remember going back to school? It all used to sound routine.
It's a house of cards, and they're relying on hope as a strategy.
Erin Loreris has her third child in the Lawrence Township School District.
I'm not anti-Lawrence Township.
Just against how the school will return in 9 days.
The teachers are really the heart of the system, and our teachers do not feel safe.
Loreris, along with 500 others, have signed a petition to bring Lawrence Township schools entirely virtual until Marion County is under a 5% positivity rate.
We just have to choose one modality and work like heck to bring everyone on board to it.
Currently, elementary students can go back in person or virtual, while the high school is split full virtual or a hybrid of virtual and in person.
In our district, 50% of our high school students still represents 12,000 students.
In a statement, Lawrence schools say they saw the petition before announcing their plans, making additional adjustments with Marion County Health approval, and consulting the Lawrence Education Association, who is in favor of a complete virtual start. However, the district is making virtual learning available for all students. The school district says a survey showed 65% of parents will send their child back.
I am aware there are families and a significant portion of families who will struggle.
Loreris suggests connection campuses, opening the 16 buildings in the district to a smaller group of children in need, spacing them out.
For help connecting to e-learning, for hot meals, for a safe environment, and to be with other kids who have two working parents at home.
The Lawrence Education Association saying they continue to seek the best solutions.
School districts like Lawrence Township are really caught in the crosshairs of this public health crisis,
knowing full well
there are really no good choices to make.
In Lawrence Township, I'm Mike Sullivan, CBS 4 News.
Mike, thank you. Teachers will be the first to return to Lawrence Township schools in 6 days. At this time, educators in the high schools will have to prepare to structure their classes for both virtual and in-person lessons.
Nearly 24 organizations across Indiana are urging Congress to expand paid leave during the pandemic. As CBS 4's Kayla Sullivan explains, requirements often have loopholes that cause problems.
In the spring, Erin Macy desperately needed time off to help her 4 kids transition to e-learning as schools shut down from the pandemic.
We had 10 Zoom meetings a day and trying to help with math homework and download, worksheets and things like that. It was exhausting.
Federal law required her company to grant her at least 2 weeks of paid leave due to COVID-19 daycare and school closures.
That ability to do that was such a huge benefit to our family. I really want to make sure other families that have access to this benefit know that it's available to them.
However, the Indiana Institute for Working Families, where Macy works, estimates 1.5 million Hoosier workers don't get that guarantee. Current requirements only cover companies with less than 500 workers and more than 20.
This is reimbursed 100% through a tax credit. So really the federal government is reimbursing people to stay attached to their employer, which is what we want right now.
While he supports voluntary paid leave programs, Indiana Chamber of Commerce President Kevin Brinegar is concerned about the impact a mandated policy would have on Hoosier businesses in this current climate. He added most businesses are more than willing to talk with their employees to come up with the best plan. Macy isn't convinced that will happen without a requirement.
Our society has done a really terrible job of supporting working parents.
She says with rising COVID-19 cases and schools making last-minute decisions to move online, families need this protection now.
People need to be able to support their families financially, and they need to be able to provide care for them. Paid leave allows them to do both.
Kayla Sullivan, CBS 4 News.
We reached out to Indiana Senators Mike Braun and Todd Young regarding this request. They have not responded yet.